There is a kind of silence that doesn't just fill a room. It fills your soul. That silence creeps in at night, when the world quiets down, when the last phone notification fades, and there's no one left to distract you from yourself. That's when loneliness hits. Not the kind you post about online, not the kind that makes you want to go out with friends, the kind that whispers to you, "You're on your own now." But here's a truth most people never tell you. Loneliness is not your enemy. It's your turning point. See, we live in a world that celebrates noise, constant connection, endless scrolling. If you're not busy, you're behind. If you're not surrounded by people, something must be wrong with you. We're told that being alone is a problem, something to be fixed. But that's the biggest lie you've ever been sold, because somewhere between the noise and the chaos, there's solitude. And solitude is not loneliness. It's power. Loneliness is when you feel empty. Solitude is when you fill that space with purpose. Loneliness is craving someone else to understand you. Warriors trained alone in the dark. They were raised to believe that their worth comes from how many people love them, follow them, text them, invite them out. But real self-worth isn't built through popularity. It's built in silence. When no one is clapping, when no one is watching, when it's just you and your reflection. And the question? Who am I? When no one is around to define me. Solitude is finally understanding yourself. The reason most people feel stuck when they are alone is because they never learned how to be with themselves. That question hurts. Yourself. Because sometimes we realize we've never really known the moment you stop running from silence and start listening to it. But this is your golden hour, your cocoon phase, your reset button. Most of the greatest transformations in history didn't happen in crowds. They happened in isolation. Prophets went to the mountains. Writers locked themselves in rooms. Because solitude sharpens you in ways noise never will. It teaches you discipline. You choose people who align with your peace. It teaches you how to survive without applause. It shows you that you can cry alone and still rise the next day stronger. Isolation is running away from the world out of pain. Solitude is walking away from the world for clarity. One destroys you. The other rebuilds you. It teaches you that not everyone needs to understand your journey. Because your journey was never meant to be walked by anyone else but you. You'll scroll your phone hoping for that one "Hey, how are you?" message. You'll look at your old group photos and wonder why it all faded. You'll feel the ache of being forgotten. So if you're sitting alone right now, feeling like no one checks in, no one understands, no one sees you, good. That means you've been given the one thing most people are too afraid to face. And trust me, the moment you learn to sit with yourself without judgment, that's when you become dangerous. Dangerous to your old self. Dangerous to everything that once held you back. Because now, you don't need anyone to complete you. And that's the difference between loneliness and power. Walk, stretch, train. The ones you've been putting off because life got too busy. But let me be clear. Solitude doesn't mean isolation. And yes, there will be nights where you miss the noise. But don't ever confuse being alone with being unwanted. Sometimes, the universe pulls people out of your life so you can remember who you are without them. Sometimes, the silence you're hearing, it's just life saying, "It's your turn to speak." Use this time to build your mind. Read things that challenge you. Build your body. Build your dreams. Build your peace. Learn how to calm your own storms. Because the truth is, no one is coming to save you. And once you accept that, you become unstoppable. You stop chasing love from people who don't respect you. You stop waiting for validation from a world that's too distracted to see your light. You stop apologizing for taking up space. You become your own rescue. So to the one who feels forgotten, to the one sitting in the quiet, wondering when it gets better. It already is. Because this loneliness you feel, it's just a part of the story where the hero is being forged, and when the world finally sees you again, they won't recognize you. Because you won't just be healed, you'll be whole.